an experienced veteran. After experiencing the war, Duok decided to return to his homeland, walking from Laos across the distance, to return to the MC on the way when passing a small town he accidentally violated. The unsuccessful law of the locality asked, "You are not," two low-level police officers, dressed on the uniform blocking him, again, and request to present papers in. When a guy ransacked his luggage, seemingly see something hidden in the jacket is fast, quickly lift the shirt to reveal a knife. Both police officers are panicked. What is this knife? I have a license. According to the man calmly replied, let the man assert himself. License of 2 police names still requested. He submitted a knife when considering they realized it was a Cook-R knife. Nepal's army did not explain further what hid his handcuffs to look in front of him. After seeing no one immediately, sticks on him did not expect the man. He with agile reflexes easily dodged. The fat name was stormed again to fight, but he leaned to the right. At the same time pushed the remaining police officer. The kneading found that he was not an opponent. 2 guns pulled out the gun to force the man. My car also does not want to make it difficult for them, so obediently turned up. But at that moment the fat man swung the stick, hit the man's back hard, not screaming at all. He was with dead eyes, with 2 scenes, this close without knowing that they will have to pay expensive price for your actions. Take it to the roomer to take away all the furniture. His hand and handcuffed his hand again. As a police station, it is not equal to saying, stir, frying acupuncture points of the bandits they deliberately caused, security disorder, and then collect protection of the people, then they divided again. With the accomplices at this time a name, the captain entered the cell to ask people, men, why not answer the question? His man did not respond to him. Immediately down a man's stick, only emit a deep moaning. This guy is a stubborn person. This more stimulating the character of the team name. The head of him swung the stick in the face. He was only when he was allowed. People can look at me straight. Who is the man who despises? He has never seen anyone more than me. The rain, a little bit down. Men are not angry with the captain's name. Pick up an indispensable sea baton to endure another man. Rushed into the captain's name and then launched. The foot scanning defeated the police name team. The chief just tried to go crazy. The scenes, the other side ran to stop him. Knowing that his life is threatened them to be called to the deputy's office. The director saw the color of Cook-R sharp. The ignorant leader asked him why bring this type of knife to the market? Their town is only gentle. Say a word from the leader of the leader. Funny at this moment the name of the director. Faye entered the office in the whole station. Only this director is still. A little his mind ordered to open handcuffs for the man and then review the papers. Your identity is the man name. Is Saman a major of the force? Tasks heard this name. A few names. Known in police almost peed to regret. Because my previous action has not been named, the director immediately asked his subordinates to pay. All the furniture for Samano kept thinking everything was smooth, but the director's name. Take the megapixel 3 of Saman. Listen to stupid music. This has made the police station almost. Destroying Saman stepped out of the office. Meeting a beautiful girl he feels. Sense like I met her somewhere. Out of the gate not long, Saman suddenly remembered. My megapixel 3 was forgotten. In the office of this security director. Cannot lose when sad. He all rely on it to make the mood better. He immediately returned to the office and evidence. Kinkan director is unfinished hill. Defeat with the girl just now saw the girl standing in the corner of the wall with face. Sanos helplessly stood still like capital. Do not want to interfere with others. But he still took the megapixel 3. Withdraw the wire, wrap it tightly into it. The director is approaching and you are. Clip the megapixel 3 in the middle of the index finger. And the middle finger slowly turned around. The number of Russian Marinbear soldiers. How dangerous is that? Most also a few dozen pounds of the Khan. The leader weighs more than 2 quintals now lying. Helpless on the floor, Sam added one more. Attorney to the forehead of the police fell, collapsed on the ground. Saman knew he had to do. What next? He picked up the ashtray. Withdraw the phone, do not forget to bring it. Lighter. And then pulling the miraculous girl. Out of his office walked Lily. Can never happen one. The police name is about to go to the inspection room. Saman immediately pulled out the ashtray from the inside. The bag out as soon as he opened the ashtray. Smashed into the head to see Saman holding the phone wire in the hands of the police officers. In the news station, they saw Saman. The intention to leave immediately pulled out the gun. But being thrown by the phone line, stunned the remaining police officers, quickly being defeated by Saman. Beautiful eyes, wide eyes. How can this be an opponent of a task force before leaving? Saman did not forget to dismantle all the weapons in the police station and then pulled the girl's hand. Besides, but they don't know where the back door is. Again, accidentally entered the room's room. Police officers are here. It is those who have caused trouble with Saman. Previously, he pushed the girl out to decide, intended to teach this bastard a lesson. This is the actual performance of the attack decreases the direction of the police names. This immature is even refusing to a round of a young police name. Others see the chaotic scene. I was about to prevent it from being locked by Saman, 360-degree rotating hands and then upside down, 180 degrees. On the ground, Saman continued to pull the girl's hand. Going to the foot of the stairs, they encountered the deputy. The director has not yet made him understand the story. What happened to Saman launched a monkey, picking peaches and punching straight into the temple. His right, no one supports Saman's 3 moves. I don't want to take these people not with the tricks used. On the battlefield, there is no police name. Any survival to Saman is still calendar. The drug for a police officer. Give him the police lighter. The girl's eye is still king. Tears on the way she came in. The same tension she knew she had caused. Great disaster if the police rotten. That will definitely torture her to death. She told Saman to quickly leave. The town does not care about her anymore. At that time, the captain regained consciousness. First he did was calling his teammates. Saman has never suffered. Which humiliation is so big? Must regain the honor that lost the girl. Want to involve Saman again to see a name. The police rushed to her and pushed him down. Go down to look at the girl, forever refused to leave. Behind the police car is chasing. Saman only has a way to launch the car. The police cling to kill behind them. Determined to defeat Saman, frantically discharge. Saman gun shook people to avoid the right guard. The opportunity, he drove a spectacular shot, then turned into the small road police still, fiercely chasing, but the level of shooting, their guns are too poor to shoot. Saman plunged down the slope in the air. Trungan jumped out of the motorbike. The bulldozer named the captain shot all the bullets, then pulled the pistol to the last one. Shoot all the pistols, but not. Which one is hit with this level of shooting? I don't know why he could do it. The police just intended to get into the car and retreated. The bulldozer rushed to squeeze the capo, the front of his car. Sanos controls the one. Bulldozer. Slightly, the name of the captain ordered the driver, back the car immediately. A car, download suddenly rushed from behind the station. The police were visited by Upson. Stir the long sky and the police. Head after reviewing the scene in, I couldn't help but fear and up. How to anger a character. This subordinates report that this person is Special Forces soldiers of the Marin Force. Beret has participated in a number of tasks. The secret twice was given Juan. Chapter for serving the country and receiving. Get some other medals for fighting. Brave, and Saman is now changing. Like flying on the top of the mountain, he knew that it was. Angry, these insects not. Ever missed me if you want to play. Then play until the same police name. That stupid chief did not know that determination. His mistake has pushed the whole station close to death. See the task force. Maron Perez will fight back. The pursuit of a policeman. No need to use a bullet now. Here he was put into a ruins. In the first forest, he found a box. Demonstration of electric cables removed the nails. Rust and a few wooden bars on the police side. They are still complaining because they have to plug. Farm in the rain to hunt. Criminals, they don't know that Saman is making secret weapons. He wrapped these. The nail is on the top of the wooden bar. The last cable is used to burn the head. Wire to fix the triplet of the sea god. Even so quickly created. Quickly he placed it in other positions. Then he found a wooden house. Small search. Everything can be used. A round metal plate and a path. After finishing the secret, he took the megapixel. 3. Calmly waiting for the enemy to be the way. Not long ago, Samano Special Forces, defending a beautiful girl that made the police station was riot even. Killed 2 police officers chasing. The police clue was close to the camp. The area is also preparing to mobilize dogs, operations, and helicopters, however, scenes. The chief did not dare to ask for the force. Special task for fear of evil. I will be revealed, but they are not. Know that all their actions are. Saman watched him outlined the route. Their attack and deployment. War plans until the evening of 2 scenes. Satly self. Conscientious. Drink a little brandy wine. Decide to act alone. Taking advantage of the dark night to fight down to catch soon. Saman to make a great merit passing through one. The forest, they saw the fire on the side. Unexpectedly, it is easy to find items. Such pepper, they are good at the lights. Be careful from the back. Where is the situation where you are on the name of the scene? The recklessness was intended to break in. A board crashed on the forehead of the same name. They rushed to check. Saman kicked the other man's pin, immediately resisted by a fire stick. Cow crawling to Saman did not kill them, but gathered. Firewood forced them to handcuffs by the pile. The fire of the other 2 men still has bees. I don't understand what just happened. Tell them to send a message to the major. Major, your brothers don't find me anymore. Why not necessary early in the morning? The police discovered people. Standing guard has disappeared. He has no time. The time to worry about. Many immediately commanded, give all actions to Seals. Wood rushed to open the new door. Discovered Toan is his face, sitting in the house of his head poked. The intention to make the merit said that he almost arrested. Samet is just trapped by him. Visit the police of the police to whisper, Senior Lieutenant Colonel. Don't find him anymore. Where did the police chief heard angry? Purple face gives him a slap. Shape to quickly find some oats. The police chief ordered all the staging. Horizontal row expands the search range. Saman flexibly wriggled in the forest, while the police struggled step by step. Suddenly, the two police officers stepped on. Must trap. Saman immediately picked up the tree. Dinba was prepared to be accurate. Go to the target and then quickly change the position. Hearing the scared police, raising the gunshot almost hit his person has nothing. He collapsed him to deal with us. It was like dealing with the ants, so the scenes. Sat has realized the fear of Sanos. It seems that his figure is everywhere. The forest has just finished a word nail. Where to fly to hit a name everyone. Chasing him in Arbob, and he stayed here. He stood blankly waiting for the special instruction of Saman. A quick action to see. The target of the police chief led the whole team. Chasing Saman is a war expert. The gorilla paints stop him. It's like home. Very quickly he is turned. Lost from their eyes after a round, Saman returned again. The police were staying at the yard. The person who was injured was his actions quickly, definitely hearing the movement. Their team ran to check any doubt. Sanos was removed from the adjacent gun. The neck captured the injured person towards the car and update to come back clearly. Saman. Want to kill them on this side of the police leader? The team to the Poison Bridge deputy police chief. The police chief did not invite forced. The amount of task forces does not see the life. The more people of this made the police angry at him. Immediately told the deputy police chief to detect the road. Before the bridge was made from two trunks. Going on it is very good, just a mistake. It is possible to fall into the Saman River waiting. There are a long series of consecutive bullets. Still did not hit Saman, so the whole crowd. Play hide and seek in the forest of Fokan. Sat chief of the limbs is slowly eliminated. First this time, police chief, more obedient if you can't find you. We'll sit here and wait for you to come to Saman. The forest and the police suddenly exported. Currently, it seems that it is still evaluated. Lo, this guy is ready. Sound just released. The gun of the scene. The chief fire himself. The police chief tried to suffer from pain. Running from the scene, he also exuded. The sweat almost on the road. Beetle of heaven saw the weapon on his head. Carefully walk through the wooden bars, but he did not expect Saman yet to run away. Being right behind him, this is the game. The battle between the gun and the knife between the police and special forces soldiers right, left land. Guns. Remove the ammunition and then pull back the gun. Push the bullet out just when the bullet, scraping Sanos, grabbed and shaped the scene. Murder a slap in the water. Russia never angered the soldier Marin. Beret the police chief was beaten to flow. Your ears still do not understand how to play enough. Haven't taken the injured person to forget me. It seems that I have never understood yet. If I don't joke, I won't do it. Many more people died. Hard-hearted habits despite being adjacent to Cookray. In the neck, there is no fear of seeing the scene. The chief did not know what Saman not punched. He collapsed and left the police alone. The soul heads back to the mountain already. The waiting person there was inherently annoyed. Seeing a black glasses as a set, cool in front of me, so he frustrated. If you leave, this person is a colonel. Demon of the Defense Intelligence Department is Samano's coach. No one understands. Saman is more than him only when there is an extremely, especially Saman has lost control. Such control, he advised the police, should stop forgetting Saman. Here is an opportunity. Saman gives them so they can survive. If Saman wants to kill, no one can. Survival leaves this forest police. The head did not bother to hear chasing straight. Tademin left. Now he received the news. The helicopter will come within 15. This minute made him more confident, ordering everyone to surround the area. This preventing Saman may appear whenever he will go in person. Forest to destroy Saman to hear the sound. Saman helicopter began to hide. The opponent dominates the air, can only constantly run away. The bullets shot to the front are, the cliff could not think of Saman. Immediately jumped down and lowered the height. Do not worry about him Hitlet. Where's the police chief? Rest assured to command on duty. On the surface of the water for a few minutes. Until almost all. New fuel turned back to Saman capital. Do not want to kill people unexpectedly. Hey again cruelly with me like that. It can only be said that they have successfully poked. Angry a beast does not know drifting. How long does an old man discovered? Saman on the shore of the old man's heart was save his life to take him home and granddaughter. The old man is the girl Saman. Rescue from the police station to see Saman is dying. The girl feels in. The same love is all because of her new saman. Such serious injury, the old man took the member. The bullet is from the saman, and the girl get the courage to sew the wound for him. That night Sanos woke up to not contact, incarnate to 2 grandchildren. He was about to leave. Right in this night, the girl decided, accompanying him because she had no way. Retreat if the police chief found her sure. She will definitely die, but her health. Saman's very weak to ensure safety too. The person who decided to rest one night in the game is nearby the next morning. There were some guests who did not invite but came to his house. Lao Bi hid his hand with his face. The fierce old man did not welcome them. But there was a sneaky guy. It is the criminals who escaped from prison. The police are swinging saman, gunfire, and impossible war. Avoid being about to occur. The bandit has not yet understand what is happening. The gun shot down anyway at the hands of the soldier. Maron. Beret is not unjust. But why? They left Saman a soldier. Vuong had the opportunity to slaughter the story. This 5 criminals escape hung. Han passed by the small town, rushed in. The old man's house was cold, blooded, and killed. The old gunfire was shocked. Saman is taking care of the horse. He gave his dagger to the girl, then go out alone to review the love. The first picture he pretended to be a weak, drowning in the bandits, but Earl. Evaporation on bangs has a blonde arrow. Discovered he winked at the girl and then came out. In addition to locking the door to deceive the name, the head then winked at Saman again. These people are criminals. The wanted police hit the escape. By waterway, unfortunately, the boat engine. Broken Saman proactively proposed help. Fixed the head name to look at the hands. Sams seems to be a person. The profession should agree to tell the blonde name and 1 other names watch him, but to remove. Leaving the engine requires the desired Saman tool. This opportunity left here to the barn. Horses save the girl, but have blonde. Prevent him, he said he could. Finding Saman tools has no way. Another had to leave the blonde name to the horse. The blonde name called the girl who was hiding. The addict came down to talk for a while. He immediately revealed the nature, but the opposition. The girl's fierce resistance made him losing anger. He hung the girl. During panic, the girl kicked. His danger then took the opportunity to run. Another room now, she remembered the knife. Saman has given me a hair name. Gold also carried the triple trees in. The girl watched the right opportunity to stab the knife. His legs and then launched a series. Tin Lian Chun, a gentle girl. The soft hands and feet were so softly and stepped into the path of murder now Saman. After resolving the name of the guard, I ran to the horse. He saw her. Girl full of blood on her face at that moment. Another robbery came in to hear the movement. Saman turned to 2 people almost at the same time, grabbed the gun barrel each. The person kicked 1 shot even bigger. But in terms of fighting, it's just a chicken that fades the robber to embrace the Sanos. Sanos's falls kicked him out as soon as he picked up the gun on the Saman grabbed. The nearby sickle crashed into his heart. Facing this inhumane evil, Saman did not hold his hand directly. The slaughter mode, he did not hesitate. The bandit is arresting the police hostage, and the task force struck. The school saw the body of the 5 names. Robbing them do not need to take the efforts. Keeping me see the cooker knife. The police chief knew that Saman was still alive. He angrily grabbed the girl. Ask where Saman is, not knowing that. Saman is nearby observing everything. What he is doing with the girl later, he will have to pay a lot to force Saman. Appearing, the police chief forced her. The girl got in the car at this time. Saman suddenly exported. Currently, the police chief planned to open fire. Then the girl pushed away. Then Saman, having disappeared to hear the commander, timely special forces appear. Scold, the police chief, helped the girl escape from this abuse this time. The amount of task force cannot catch a live year. The criminal who escaped from prison was encountered. A dangerous person, then his superior ordered for the task force to catch life. This terrorist, Sanos, runs a circuit. Abandoned building led by the task force chases Saman. Don't want to fight anymore. Raise your hands. Walls make surrender, but Fuang is still aggressive. Use electric guns to catch life. The sound of the English current knows that he must come out. His hand is the toughest man of the nation of warriors in the whole regiment. Tasks also do nothing to my brother. Surrender to kneeling without a task force. Which of your 3 moves now? The task force runs to the distance. The almost was pointed at the pistol. No matter how fast he is, he can't. Faster than bullets, so he threw the password. The person on the water is prepared. Unexpectedly, the commander stored weapons, saying that the orders of the superiors are arresting. Living, he probably the commander has evaluated too much. Cao himself did not expect to take action, have the fighting power in the up. The task force like him was defeated. Immediately, there is no muscle. Sanos protesting association is easy to resolve. The punch is hooked and through a black tiger. hit the chest of the commander made him stunned another punch. Intend to use a trick to kill Saman. Any doubt he was betrayed by his face. This commander pulled out the pistol unexpectedly. My grenades were taken away by Saman. Heyman does not want to kill innocent people, so the commander saved the commander to fall down. Water and I escape along the road. Water pipes but police chiefs. Come on for Saman, this is the area. His, so he knows every corner. This water pipe niches have only one way. Police chief's skin led to subordinates. The exit is tightly surrounded by Saman. Appeared but they shot badly. So crowded but no one can hit. Any shot is still running out. The small wooden house on both sides fights evil, paralysis, but there is a strange barrel. The gun shot out black smoke. The house is still intact without chipping. This house is made of granite. Seeing forever not defeated Saman. The police chief immediately carried Jet to shoot. Straight to the house of fire rising violently. Looking at the wooden house burning the police. The chief confidently finished speaking and found his body. Before it was dark at this time, the general visit the commander of the special force. Responsibility is in the hospital a woman. The storm is the girl that Saman always. Protection through the girl's narration. Quan gradually understood the end of the story. The police chief returned to the office. Lieutenant Colonel Demon waited there. He waited. Saman left because he had a hunch. At the side of the new police, waiting for Saman of Mr. Two's soldier. Only its music player left. Well, the first body will find the body. Demin advised the police to drink. Add a little brandy is best to drink it all. When Saman comes back to get Megapixel 3 will. Do not feel fear on the other side. Police discovered a pumpkin tunnel. The honey had just stepped down to a pointed gun. In the face, put here Saman wearing uniforms. The police calmly walked to the car to get electricity. The driver's voice when the driver stepped down. His car punched a car to rob the car. The police launched like flying two scenes. The closer to the car was chased immediately by Samano. Punched the guards who are eating noodles. The World Cup planned to bet a few more games. The door was suddenly destroyed. Sanos is very clear. The police chief was outside. The task force surrounded the colonel. I entered the house to tell San. A army is waiting for him out there, only lacking every tank he wanted to advise Anne. He surrendered with him to Mao. But Saman has no life at that. Cannot tolerate others. The strangled my neck just asked gently. How to like that is the situation of every citizen in this city. I am not ordinary people. We do not live in our stronghold. Must be responsible for the life of life. Me and this world without teamwork. Mine has helped to die in vain because this residue was surprising that Saman dropped again. The chief of the police went and sat still. In the house, prepare to welcome force. The amount of task forces at this time the general came. The scene ordered all withdrawal. D. When preparing to arrest the beasts, his subordinates stepped suddenly to catch. The girl made the police chief still. Stubbornly think that you are the best. Compact what I did for the town. This time, Saman came out from the smoke. Then this person has just come here for 3 days. Before seeing, he was rebellious. What's wrong with anyone? Now I'm unhappy now. Find a little fun for you. Do not rush beyond everyone's expected. Major Demon released the girl to the town. Small returned to peace and receive orders. From Mosked, Saman, and Lieutenant Colonel Demi. Let's return to Moske. The girl is still forever. Look at the car carrying Samano in the form. The film ended here of the value of a movie lies in a reputation valuable. Of a movie commentary lies in the feeling. Receive the story today, ends here. Thank you for watching the movie. How to comment this movie? Below.